Hello and welcome to another video of this channel of my channel. This is Cosmic Clarity, and in this channel we are going to discuss the astrology. Like we in our past few videos, like you have seen that we have discussed about various different types of astrology, all the astrologies that are exist all over the world. Then we have discussed about a very brief introduction about uh, Hindu Vedic or Sanatani astrology, and then in our last video we have also talked about some of the famous classic texts that are books that you need to read in order to understand Vedic astrology. And also we have introduced the 9 planets, including Rahu and Ketu, as well as all the other 7 traditional planets that we know the name of. We have also discussed about the form of horoscope, that are like there are 12 houses in any horoscope that you can see. So in today's video we are going to go through all the 12 houses of a horoscope, not in extreme details but very brief introduction. Later on in our coming videos, like we will develop on these informations that I'm going to say today about these houses, and we are going to learn all the other different rules and regulations that we follow in astrology, in Vedic astrology, in Parashari astrology. So let us understand all the 12 houses. So first house, that is you, me, or for example, if you're reading a chart of any person, that first house is that person. It talks about that person, about his or her characteristics, how the person would look, how the person will behave, basically about his or her health. So it talks about everything. Of course, like we need to see like which zodiac sign is posited in the first house. Are there any planets, are there multiple planets or single planets, are there any aspects? So all those things we need to see, but basically the first house is you yourself. Second house is about earning money, having wealth, accumulate wealth. And again, like I'm just using very generic term over here. There are multiple different meaning of wealth, there are multiple different way of earning money. It also about speech, like the way you speak, etc. Third house is about your co-born siblings. It's also about your self-effort that you would be putting. In our tradition we call it purushartha, and that means self-effort that every man or woman needs to do. So that sort of efforts that belongs to third house. It also about media, communication, writing. Then we have the fourth house. Fourth house is about your house, your comfort, your mother, your mind. And again, there are multiple significations there for the fourth house. Fifth house is about your children, your education, then your primary education. The very higher education is can be seen from other houses as well, like we are going to come to that a bit later. And also about your past deeds. As I said, like Hindu astrology or Sanatani astrology, Vedic Parashari astrology, astrology is not about only predictive science. It is about, it is philosophy, it is spiritual, it is wisdom. And another key important fact that I would like to mention again, the Hindus we know that, but maybe some other audiences from other countries, you may not know or you may not believe in it, but we do believe that we believe in transmigration of souls. That is, the soul that we have, the life that we are living in this life, it is not the only life that we are living. We had lived a life in the past based on whatever the deeds that we have done. Deeds, we also call it karma. It's a universal word now. Everybody uses it. And so whatever deeds we have done in our past life, not only the immediate past life, but there can be thousands of past life. So we are our horoscope, or we are getting the results of all those dates in this life. And it may be possible that in future we will continue to get those results. And the results, it depends what you have done in your past. If it's good, you will get the good results. If it's bad, you're going to get the bad results. So that is also about your fifth house. Then the sixth house is about enmity, illness, service, then illness, diseases, same thing, litigations, again, it's like enmity. Seventh house is about your spouse, partnership, business. It's also exact opposite of your first house, so that's a mirror of your first house. So think in that way as well. Eighth house, generally people say that it is not a good house, but again, like spiritually, there can be a lot of good things about this house. We are going to learn in the future, but for now, yes, it is. It can create problem. It is also the house of occult science. So astrology is also occult science. Then it also gives sudden results. It can give you wealth suddenly. It can have you, or it can give you loss suddenly, like ancestor properties, or maybe somebody else's money, unearned money, etc. There are a lot of different significations in the eighth house. Ninth house is about your father, your culture, heritage, history, also higher studies, then also long distance journey. One more thing, for third house is also for the journey, but it is more or less like a short distance journey. Then the ninth house is like it is the long, very, very long journey. 10th house is about your profession, your work, your status, honor. 11th house is gain, like gains in a sense, like again, like as I mentioned just before, there are two aspects in any astrology, or like whenever we talk about any house good or bad, any planet good or bad, there are always two aspects. One is spiritual aspect and one is material aspect. So 11th house, again, like if you want to see it in like from material point of view, yes, it's good. From spiritual, yes, it is good, but it gives results in a different way. 12th house is about isolation, hospitalization, then imprisonment. But generally people talk about all the, like they always attach 12th house with something negativity. However, it is not always that case, because it's also the house of salvation. Then we do have in 12th house like hospitalization, as I mentioned, also investment. So these are the very, very basic significations of the 12th house in your horoscope. In our next video, we are going to talk about all the different planets, and gradually we'll discuss more of this in more details, so we will understand the entire Vedic astrology and how it works. And remember one thing, it is not only about prediction, it's also about wisdom and spirituality. So thank you for watching the channel. Keep on watching it, likes and subscribe. Thank you.